Hello guys, we're going to make a quick fix hack on this portable power bank. We're having a damaged charging port. Now let's take it apart. So first of all, we are going to check if this battery has some power in it. You can see the multimeter reading. That shows that this battery is not completely dead. Now let's try to press this button and see if it's going to work. Let me focus the camera. It doesn't light up. That shows that this battery is very low. So guys, if you take a look at the circuit board, you will notice that at this point right here, this is where we have one of the points where the charging port was connected, and this is the second point. In most cases, this right point here is where we have the positive connection, and this second part is where we have the negative connection. So what we're going to do right now is to try to send in power through those 2 points and try to see if it's going to light up. If it's light up, it shows those 2 points is working correctly, and we're going to charge the battery and then put our new charging port in place. Let's do that right now. We're going to be using this power bank as our power source, and we're going to be using this cord right here to test if it's going to charge. Okay, we need to use the multimeter to test these 2 wires if there's current connected to it. Remember, this wire is connected to the power bank. We just want to make sure there's current going through it. The multimeter is reading. That shows there's current. Now we're ready to make the test. So now let's make the test. So what we're going to do is to connect these 2 wires at that point to see if it's going to charge. Make a connection, but it's not charging. So I believe there's a problem with one of the ports, one of those points. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to try to bypass the circuit board. So what we're going to do is we're going to connect one of the wire to this negative. We're going to connect one of them to this positive. The negative is the ground, so it should work. So let's do that right now. So what we're going to do is we'll be connecting the negative here, and we're going to connect this one right here to see if it's going to work. Wow, it's working. Good. So that is how we're going to bypass the circuit board. So this shows that we're going to make a connection here and another connection at this point. So let's do that right now. So this is what we're going to be using as our new charging port. There's no point using this one. So let's do that right now, because in most cases trying to use this, it's going to go bad again. So we're going to make use of this charging cord as a permanent solution to the charging of the power bank. So we're going to pass the cord through this charging port. I believe this length is okay. It shouldn't be too long and it shouldn't be too short. We're going to make use of the positive and the negative. These two wires will be cut off. So now we're done with soldering the negative and the positive. So now what we want to do now is to test it with our power bank to see if it's going to charge. Let's see. Wow, it's charging. So that shows that we really did a great job. So what we're going to do is to put everything together and try to test it again. So let's try to turn on this button and see. Wow, that shows that the battery got some charge. Good. So now let's close everything. It's working. So now what we're going to do is to try to use our power bank to charge it if it's going to charge, because that is the main purpose for it to charge. You can see it's charging. That shows it's working well. Good. And it's also working. So what this cord does here is a one-time solution to all your charging port issues. With this, it's not going to get bad anytime soon. Stay tuned and thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.